Tonight on The Roast, South Australia bans live betting odds in sport broadcasts, World Nutella Day is cancelled, and Kevin Rudd supports gay marriage. Really? That is huge! The Prime Minister's... Oh, no, he's not the Prime Minister anymore. Ah, so close. In a 5 years too late to be historic decision, former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd has become a supporter of gay marriage. Apparently, his updated view is the product of...
extensive reflection on Christian teaching.
Wait, what? The Bible made him pro-gay. Which bit?
And the scientific data.
Ah, the bit that's not in the Bible. Now, if I wanted some more information as to why Mr. Rudd changed his mind, where's the best place to find it?
The article I've written on a blog site, article blog.
Well, let's get that Rudd blog up right now. Okay, my 6 favourite pants, funny words to say in Mandarin, my favourite Wayne Swan gifts. Here we go. Church and state are able to have different positions on same-sex marriage. Wow, that's the whole blog post. It's really concise. Maybe he really has changed. Ah, no, there he is. Classic Rudd. So it's long, and by long, I mean it goes all the way back to the 12th century theologian Sir Thomas Aquinas, which makes it not so much a blog post, but an academic journal entry that just happened to appear on a website. Clark Richards is joining me now in the studio. Clark, for what many would consider a simple realisation, Kevin Rudd says he went on a difficult personal journey in which he has read much and talked now with many people. Do you agree? Should gay couples be allowed to marry?
That is a complex question, Tom, and to answer it, I too must go on a difficult personal journey. There is much to read and many people to speak with. Goodbye, old friend.
Wait, did you just leave? Oh, bye, Clark. Well, for more on the reaction to Kevin Rudd's show of support for gay marriage, we'll cross now to gay rights correspondent Jazz Twemlow.
Tom, it's sad that being pro-gay is something people still struggle with. A Galaxy poll found 64% of Australia is pro-gay marriage now, so being pro-gay shouldn't be a difficult personal journey, a new closet for people to come out of. A closet, I might add, some high-profile figures may still be hiding in.
Oh, such as?
Oh, come on, Tom. She's showing all the signs. A woman in a long-term relationship, not married, and an atheist? I reckon Julia Gillard is hiding in the pro-gay closet. Perhaps with Kevin coming out, it might open the floodgates for more politicians to be comfortable with their gay rights orientation. In fact, someone close to both you and I went through the same difficult journey.
I guess deep down I always knew I was different. It was hard. You know, I live in a small town and certain attitudes just aren't tolerated. And I felt like I was hiding away a part of myself from the world, and I didn't know how long I could go on like this. I'd be looking at websites and I'd hear my wife's keys jangle in the door and I'd just quickly shut my laptop down. I just hope she wouldn't look at my search history. And I knew I had to tell her. I had to be honest. And I looked her in the eye and I said, "Honey, I'm pro-gay marriage."
Yeah, it was kind of weird. He made this massive deal about being pro-gay marriage. I thought everyone was.
I had no idea. Still, I'm glad Mark finally found the courage to tell all Australians he agrees with the majority of Australians. Now, though, let's check in and see how Clark is dealing with his difficult personal journey. I hope we're not paying for that trip. Meanwhile, bad news, Australia. World Nutella Day has been cancelled.
What?
I know! For Sean, every day is Nutella Day. But World Nutella Day ran successfully for 7 years until its organiser and Nutella enthusiast Sara Rosso received a letter from Ferrero, the Italian company that makes Nutella, who have ordered Ms. Rosso to cease and desist, which is devastating news for fans of the spread, especially here at The Roast, where we're fervent celebrators of the occasion. I mean, just take a look at how we celebrated World Nutella Day this year. The Roast.
Happy Nutella Day, Tom!
Mark, thank you. Oh, beautiful wrapping paper. I'll try not to rip it.
Okay, don't be a dick, just rip it.
All right. Hey, it's Nutella. I got you something too.
Oh, all right.
Here you are. Open it.
Is it Nutella?
Oh, I don't know. It was Nutella. Now, Ferrero has yet to comment on exactly why they've asked for their Day of Days to be shut down, but I can understand their decision. I mean, if you only eat Nutella because the calendar tells you to eat Nutella, clearly you don't actually love Nutella. Now, according to Sara Rosso, this cease and desist letter came as a surprise, since over the years she's had positive experiences with Ferrero and tried to work with them in the spirit and goodwill of a fan-run celebration of a spread. And for more now on how other fans of World Nutella Day are coping with this news, we'll check in with Nick Richardson. Nick, Nick, wake up!
What day is it?
It's May 21st.
May. Okay. Oh, we got Frog Jumping Day, learn about Composting Day, May Ray Day, 21st. Okay, here we go. Happy Rapture Day, Tom. To commemorate the second anniversary of the day Harold Camping thought Jesus would return to Earth, I got you this fish.
Oh, thanks, Nick. Crap, sorry I didn't get you anything.
Yeah, you forgot, didn't you, Tom? Sometimes I feel like you're just not taking Rapture Day seriously.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, I do take World Nutella Day seriously. How are you reacting to its cancellation?
Cancellation? Oh God, I must have slept through that announcement. I stayed up late loading torpedoes for European Maritime Day.
Well, then you must be devastated about Nutella Day.
No, I'm thrilled. One less day to celebrate? Tom, there's too many days. You think Hallmark are bad with their bullshit days? Every man and his dog has his own day. Oh, I can't keep living in this perpetual state of celebration. I'm exhausted, Tom. At least I'll get a day off. When's Nutella Day again?
February 5th.
February 5th. Oh no, February 5th is Weatherman's Day. As usual, I have to spend the day peroxiding Tim Bailey's hair.
Yeah, well, we've all done that. Meanwhile, can we see how Clark's difficult personal journey's going? Clark, do you have an answer for us yet?
I've got it!
And finally tonight, in the last 12 months, Australians gambled $18.2 billion, or put another way, our national deficit. And with increasing attention being paid to the use of live betting odds on televised sports, one state's decided to take some action.
South Australia will go it alone and become the first state to ban the promotion of live betting odds on television and at sporting grounds.
My money was on Queensland. Now, the law is being championed by senators like South Australia's Nick Xenophon, who's long complained of live odds being rammed down the throats of TV viewers. But the key complaint about live odds, aside from being annoying, is the effect they could have on children.
I want to sit there and watch a game of footy with my two little girls, not having them bombarded by some joker telling them to get a bet on.
Something that, as a PG show, we're acutely aware of because there's always that risk that kids might be watching us right now.
Are kids watching us right now?
Dave, don't.
Parental guidance is recommended, but was it given? Yes is paying $2.10, no, sitting back on $1.60. Back to you, Tom.
Dave, we can't keep doing this, all right? We'll get cancelled in South Australia.
Will we get cancelled in South Australia?
Yes, we will, because South Australia is bringing in huge fines for broadcasters who breach the rule, meaning they'll now be looking for other options to get around it. One possibility would simply be to have the athletes replay every match for a second South Australian broadcast that wouldn't feature the on-screen betting. Sure, it might be tough on the injured player who'd have to heal, then re-break his face, but if they're professionals, they'll do it. Of course, though, there are other options. Instead of showing live odds like this, they could redact all the betting visuals from the broadcast. Alternatively, the sports bet bar could be replaced with child-friendly messages, and any betting commentators replaced with child-friendly people. Although all of that requires creating a complicated second broadcast solely for South Australia, which is why the move might result in a de facto national ban. But if there's one thing we know about those betting companies, is that they always find that legal loophole or sneaky way to reach their audience, even when it's kids.
Hey kids! Today's episode of The Roast was brought to you by the numbers 9, 2, 1 and the letters BULLDOGS. So that's a big thumbs up for those letters and numbers in tonight's fun ball game, okay? Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm just getting word that Clark has returned from the last leg of his difficult personal journey, and he joins us now in the studio. Clark, after deep personal reflection, do you agree with Kevin Rudd that gay couples should be allowed to get married?
Yes.
Oh, well, I wish you guys had worked that out sooner. Good night.